Hello and welcome to National Weather Service Pocatello's daily weather briefing for Sunday, October 10th. This is what you'll see in this presentation. We have a storm arriving tonight. It'll stay through at least Tuesday morning. This is a colder storm, and the snow level will drop to the Snake River Plain by Monday night. So storm totals that we've been looking at for forecasts mean that we have issued a winter storm warning above 6,000 feet elevation for Clark and Fremont counties. That starts at midnight tonight and goes through 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Elsewhere, expect half an inch to 2 inches in the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley. And central Idaho mountain amounts should be less than 3 inches in the 24 hours below 8,500 feet. There is a much weaker storm on Wednesday and Thursday, and then high pressure and clear skies returns for Friday. So this is our weather risk outlook. You can see it's loaded with some heavy snow in the eastern highlands. It probably should have been more of a moderate risk here, but otherwise mostly it's just a lot of rain and snow. So this will be the first snow of the season in populated areas, so it could make for some rough driving conditions as people sort of relearn their skills. It starts late tonight. You can see snow is likely for the Lost River and all of central Idaho mountains by later tonight. And then it's pretty much for everybody tomorrow, with rain likely for the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley. And then you can see it starts to taper off a little bit here on Tuesday, and then it's just slight chances from this Wednesday, Thursday storm. All right, so this is the storm total for that time period, basically midnight tonight until noon on Tuesday. And you can see where the heaviest snow is basically from the highway that it goes up through Arco and Chalice north, and then all along the Idaho-Montana border, where it gets to be the strongest there, but Reynolds Pass, Targhee Pass, and going into Montana. A lot less the further south you go, because the temperatures will be warmer. It'll be harder for the cold air to get that far south. Doesn't have as long to work down there, and so these snow amounts are considerably less. However, looked at the Snake River Plain, all of four major cities, Rexburg, Idaho Falls, Blackfoot, and Pocatello, all have 1 to 2 inches forecast. And that is mostly going to be falling not tonight and not on Monday, but starting Monday evening, and that would go through Tuesday morning. All right, so for the rest of this is just be a more detailed breakdown of when that snow is occurring. So this is today. You can see the high pressure is in control, giving us the sunny skies for most of the day today, and then it starts to radically change after midnight tonight. So this is midnight to 6 a.m. You can see how it starts to drop some snow here. Excuse me, this would be this morning. And then for this evening, you can see really light snow begins in the extreme high elevations, mostly in the central Idaho mountains for us. And then in the evening hours, here it comes. Not a whole lot of snow. You can see it barely gets to the first color of blue there, which is traced to an inch. A few isolated places in Lemhi County of 1 to 2 inches. And then for Sunday's highs, we are looking for it to be warmer than yesterday, considerably much so. With the sunny skies, temperatures ought to make the middle 50s for a lot of the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley. And then overnight lows tonight, as the clouds move in, will actually keep us rather mild, with temperatures around 40 degrees in the Snake River Plain, and just the central Idaho mountains really getting cold. All right, and then here is Monday morning. We're looking at the low has pushed through. We've got rain and snow mix, and then snow across almost all of the central Idaho mountains. And so how that evolves here is midnight to 6 a.m. snowfall. You can see how much it's increasing here, a solid 2 to 3 inches in the 6-hour period, so about half an inch an hour in a lot of the central Idaho mountains and in Fremont and Clark counties. Light snow has finally developed in the southern highlands and even now starting to spill out onto the Snake River Plain, although it's not very much. And then during the late morning, it just intensifies there over the border with Montana. And then it sort of starts lighting up a little bit as the low continues its eastward progression. And then late tonight it continues, and this is when we'll just be getting this light snow in the Snake River Plain through all these periods, adding up to, again, about 1 to 2 inches in the populated areas. All right, so here's the Monday forecast high. You can see it's considerably less, just 41 degrees in Pocatello. So it'll be struggling to get that warm. And overnight lows below freezing for Monday night. And you can see almost getting back to single digits there in the central Idaho mountains. And then here it is. The low will have moved out with just some residual showers as it continues its southeastward track. And so here we go. So you can see the focus will be mostly where we get this north and northwest winds. So where the wind is flowing uphill is where we get our best snowfall there. So that would be along the Continental Divide and the Montana-Idaho border. And then down in our southeastern highlands where we have where the north and northwest winds produce the best precipitation, although it has lightened up considerably here. And then by the late morning hours, you can see how much it's really a trace to an inch or so. And it's by the afternoon has retreated mostly to the southeast foothill or highlands. And then that just continues into the evening. Okay, so Tuesday highs, you can see it'll struggle to get above 40 degrees. And then overnight lows on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, you can see starting to get that bitter cold that we would more associate with winter in the central Idaho mountains, with 6 degrees at Stanley and 14 at Sun Valley. Meanwhile, 20s for most populated areas. And as you can see here on Wednesday, it continues to be cool. Again, struggling to get above 40 degrees. Then on Thursday, you can see not much change from Thursday morning, not much change from Wednesday morning. Still very cold. In fact, it's probably just a little bit colder in the Snake River Plain than it was the night before. That's due to the loss of clouds. All right, so watch out for this storm. As I said, there is a winter storm warning above 6,000 feet in Clark and Fremont County. And I should hasten to add that in the central Idaho mountains, we do have a winter weather advisory out because of the consistent snow that we'll be getting. Although most of it will be above the 8,500 foot level, there'll be places below that will be getting some snow. That will continue mostly Wednesday night into Thursday, and mostly in the mountains, with high pressure returning for Friday. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can call us at this telephone number here. Check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.